The moment we've all been waiting for, the highlight of the highlight show, that #1 moment of 10 in our beautiful world of X Games 2018.
Ooh, who could it be?
We go to Minneapolis.
Okay, all right.
Freestyle Moto.
Okay.
The first time a European has ever won this event in 18 iterations.
Are you talking about Thomas Paget?
That's exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah, 33 years old, Tommy Paget. We talked about it before with Mitchie Brusco at our #10 moment. Had competed so many times but hadn't gotten a gold. We wondered, is it ever going to happen for him? You could have said the same thing about TP. So innovative, has created a ton of tricks, but just has never been able to stand on top of the podium.
And that innovation, I believe, is what has hindered him in every single X Games appearance.
Yeah.
He has never made a full run in Freestyle Moto.
Gnarly.
He had the tricks. It was just, could he put them down in 2018? That was his year at the age of 33,
Yeah.
Brandon. And it wasn't like it wasn't against anybody.
No, the field was stacked. Josh Sheehan, Taka Higashino, Jacko Strong. He would have been forgiven if he didn't even get on the podium, let alone a win. So for him to do it the way he did it, the double backflip no-hander, that's no joke.
Let's just wrap our minds around that for a second. Take a dirt bike, flip it over backwards twice, and in the middle of that, let go of the handlebars and just hope that you're going to be okay.
Thought about it, don't want to do it.
That's insane. Now, we talk about his Minneapolis performance. Right. That gets the #1 spot, bar none. Let's also talk about his performance in Sydney, which you had the pleasure of calling.
Oh, I called it along with Jacko Strong and Bilko Williams. He had bike troubles early, a really bad crash on his first run. Conditions weren't ideal. It had been raining all week. The dirt course had really become mud. We weren't sure if we were going to see progression. Certainly that run from Minneapolis felt like not going to happen. He comes out from the rafters. We were not expecting him to take his final run. He rides out of the tunnel, and a walk-off victory, basically does a carbon copy run that we saw in Minneapolis on his way to another gold medal.
With infinite more adversity in Sydney.
Yeah, what a year for Thomas Paget. Let's relive the #1 moment from X Games this past year. It's Thomas Paget at X Games Minneapolis.
We are all systems set to go here for the return of Moto X Freestyle here inside US Bank Stadium. Welcome everyone to day 2 of 4 out here. Jimmy Coleman in the booth alongside Mike Mason. We've got Diana Dahlgren out there in the field. And Mike, as we get set to kick this thing off out here tonight, one guy to watch for is Tom Paget, a very innovative rider if he can get out of his own mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Tom's, he's got so many innovative tricks on the quarter pipe. He's got all the big tricks on the standard ramps. It's basically up to him tonight.
X Games has not generally been his event, but he's definitely feeling right now. Well, we're about to find out right here. Oh, right out of the gate, a double backflip no-hander.
Nice, that was huge. Like I said, watch every single jump that Tom does here. Now that he started off good, he has everything to win this contest.
Yeah, exactly. As we talked about before, he has all the ingredients. It's just what mental state is he going to be in when he gets out there. You saw him in round #1 after the slip-up, shaking his head. He did throw a couple of big tricks, but that ended with a straight jump, and he is on pace right now, Mike.
Oh, massive 3 on the step down. Yeah, he looks, it's good to know that he shifted to 3rd on accident. It was just, an error. That's fine.
And now he's lining up for one of these quarter pipes, and this is where he's known for throwing one of his innovative tricks. And there it goes, the bike flip.
Perfect, stomps it. Oh, Tom's actually shaved weight off his bike. His bike is 33 pounds lighter than a stock bike, so that's how he's able to kind of throw that thing around. He's going back to it.
Coming down to the final 15 seconds.
Nice alley-oop. This is a solid run. This is the Tom we were talking about all night.
This is the guy that we've talked about that has won multiple X Fighters championships in the past. He's got to hang on for 5 more seconds. He's the guy that could shake up this Aussie podium, and as time expires, he has done it. So right out of the gate, in a double backflip, he takes the hands off.
Yeah, perfect landing.
With each year, it's like you think something can be done, and then it gets done, and then it becomes the norm.
Yeah, bike flip, grabs the seat, pulls it back under him. Like
Tom Paget is going to walk out of here with an X Games Moto X Freestyle gold.